Welcome in day 5 of World Tchoukball Championships 2023 here in Prague, Czech Republic. We are waiting for semi-final number 1 between Team Swiss and Team Chinese Taipei, who is defending champion from year 2019. Chinese Taipei is ranked as first team on the World Tchoukball rating in the men category. Team Switzerland is ranked on the 4th place. So we are happy to see a roster of Team Switzerland. Captain of the team is number 17, Bruno Remoliv. Number 3, Janis Bruin. Number 4, Maxim Tanner. Number 10, Gael Ziebe. Number 14, Joaquin Mariana Pinheiro. Number 16, Hugo Arbes. Number 18, Benjamin Faber. Number 20, Lucas Beck. Number 22, Mathieu Helfer. Number 24, Guillaume Couchet. Number 53, Justin Cheno. And number 88, Jevan Nguyen. And there's team of Chinese Taipei. And their roster captain number 3, Chang Wei Chun. Number 1, Zheng Boren. Number 2, Cheng Chia Chun. Number 4, Wu Tsung Li. Number 6, Ku Fu Wei. Number 7, Li Yun Chi. Number 8, Liu Wei En. Number 9, Li Chin Wei. Number 10, Chen Chia Yu. Number 11, Lim Po Chin. Number 12, Chang Chia Hao. Number 13, Su Heng Lin. On the last World Tchoukball Championships, Team Chinese Taipei won their a tournament in the final against Italy, 79-65. Team Switzerland ended on the 5th place with a win against Hong Kong, 58-64. They were semi-finals before, where Swiss won against Germany 61-37, and Taipei won against Malaysia 59-37. So almost same results for both games. It looked like easy wins for their teams.
Are you ready, Vasco?
Both teams already played here, so we have some statistics. The best shooter of Team Swiss is number 3, Janis Bruin, with 19 point scores, and in the semi-final, I believe, with Team Germany. The best defender is with number 23, Mathieu Helfer. And on the other side, the best shooters are 2, number 4, Wu Tsung Li, and number 8, Liu Wei En. The best defenders are with number 13, Su Han Lin, and with number 8, Wei and Liu Wei En. On both sides of the field, there are many good shooters. Like I said, there are 2 best in a team of Taipei, number 4 and number 8, but all other shooters who came to the field can shoot, so you can shoot. We can expect everybody to shoot from Team Chinese Taipei, and Team Swiss has the biggest shooter, Janis Bruin, with number 3. And I have here help, Agnieszka from Poland. Ahoy.
Hi everyone.
So
it's good to be here. It's good to see the greatest players in the world. So we'll see how the Swiss team will manage to fight the Chinese Taipei, Taiwan.
Yeah,
Let's say Taiwan.
let's say Taiwan.
I'm really curious about the Swiss defenders, because in Europe I think they're the best of the best. But the Asian style of Tchouk, it's really different from ours. It's really tough to compare these two styles.
Yeah, you can compare it only here on World Tchoukball Championships.
Yeah, one in a few years occasion.
I would bring up. You can see a Chinese Taipei in a Swiss tournament in Geneva, but usually that's a high school team. This is the top team of Chinese Taipei, the best players for Chinese Taipei, and I saw them yesterday, and it was awesome to watch them.
Oh yeah, I assume it must be amazing to watch greatest players in the globe.
Yeah, and even with Swiss team went like knife through the butter through this tournament. Even in the quarterfinal in the game with Germany, they were as good as Team Chinese Taipei with team against Team Malaysia, or Thailand. Sorry. So it should be first test for both teams with the hard competitor only for first time in semi-final.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a really nice match to watch, and I think there is a huge advantage on the Swiss team because we're using European balls. They are really different from the ones used in Asia. Ooh, the crowd's cheering.
Yeah, you can hear Swiss fans in the stands, how they are using their traditional bells. So if you hear the bells, they're cheering for Team Swiss. And both teams are ready. And captains go for the coin toss. So we will see who will start on the ball. And I want to say hi to all watchers on the YouTube channel, like from Switzerland, so as from Taiwan.
It's really nice to have such an audience. I saw that the game that Italy played on Wednesday had over 2,000 viewers.
Yeah. It's counting by night how Asian countries watch that game on a recap. So every game has around 1,000 or 2,000 viewers after one day. It's awesome. Thank you for watching.
That's amazing. Maybe we can spread some more knowledge about Tchoukball.
The game will be playing for 3 periods by 15 minutes as usual, but in this game it will be in a high speed and a high pace. So
yeah, it will be really tough to comment, I think.
Yeah.
And you have to really watch closely what's going on the field.
Yeah, it's really hard to catch all statistics if both teams are really good in defending.
And they're really, really fast on the field.
Yeah. I really like passes of Team Taiwan. If you see them from one side to another, it's like straight line.
Yeah, exactly. And what's the most amazing to me, when the first player of the 3 players that's on the side is in the air, the next 2 people are also in the air in that time. It's all in one.
Yeah, they can work with the zone and with the defense just like that. All players are in the air. You can see Swiss fans in the stands right now. Huge support for them. As you know, Czech Republic is in the middle of Europe. Swiss fans can fly there by 1 hour, so logically they have more
would-
support in the stands.
Yeah, it would be a shame to not come here to see their players play at the greatest level of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the players getting ready
Yeah, let's getting ready.
for the first whistle.
For the first whistle, Taiwan will start on the ball in the semifinal in the World Tchoukball Championships 2023. Here we go.
And the first point going to Taiwan.
Yeah, Liu Wen En and his first point in the game, just 10 seconds after the start of the match.
Okay, so they're going one by one.
Yeah. Great hard shot behind the line by captain of the team, Bruno Remoliv. And great catch by Bruhin.
The first defense in the game after 40 seconds. That's a nice score. And now Matthew has scored an easy point.
Yeah, and you can hear that atmosphere. I'm stunned by that. I need to tune up you to hear you in the headphones. And Taiwan is on the right side of the field. 3 passes. A great fast point behind the line by Suhang Ilin and his first point in the game.
It was a close one.
Remoliv jumps and shoots again.
And a great point.
True captain of his team, second point for second shot.
Let's see the side change. And a perfect 90 degrees shot.
Yeah, by Woo Tsung Lin and his first point in this game. Pass behind the defense and to the right side to Bruley, who is the best shooter, but there's catch by Taiwan.
And a spot where you can shoot freely. Unfortunately, too fast for them
Yeah,
for this one.
Liu Wei En and his second point in this game, 3-4. Taiwan is in the lead. Call for a frame by Tanner.
And again, really close to the line, really low ball,
Low ball
tough to catch.
by Chang Wei Chum, captain of the team, who found a gap between players. And the Remoliv steps on the line, so free ball for Chinese Taipei. There's call for a point by field judge, but main referee says no, and it's a replay by Chinese Taipei. Team Swiss they will be on ball, and Team Swiss will be on ball by call a ref. Timeout to speak about that.
Yeah, I think they have to sort out who will start.
Yeah, because field judge 4 it's a point, main judge said no. So they have to replay, but they need to
Decide who should start.
yeah, which side will be starting. Of course, both teams in this game wants to restart the play.
Definitely, it's a really huge advantage to start on your own.
Yeah, on the start of the game.
So the ball goes to
Taiwan. Finally. Yeah, I followed 100 degree by captain of team Cheng Wei Chun, who in the last game, which I saw him here in the court A, jumps high and scores almost all the time. And we saw Matthew Helfer, how he found a gap between the defending players and scores a point for Team Swiss.
Yeah, Matthew likes to not really jump too high. He jumps forward, and I think it's a huge help where you're doing the low degree shots.
Yeah, you are right. On the other side, we saw a captain of the team who shoots inside the zone, but the players wanted to have a good point, so there will be close match by calling by the ref. And Matthew Helfer scores his third point from third shot, 100% successful shooter right now. And we are on score 6-7, Taiwan leads. An amazing defender amazing shooter number 8, Liu Wenyan, with his fourth point in this game.
Wow, that's amazing. 4 points he scored for the 8 at home.
Team Swiss going to right side to Bruhen.
And Yanis scored.
First point for him in this game. High shot above their heads with touch of Taiwanese players. We are in a not equal race, so 7-8. Taiwan leads.
But I can see that the Taiwan doesn't really play that fast. I think they're just trying to warm up still.
Goal for stepping out of the bounds on Remoliv by a field judge. So Chinese Taipei is on the ball. An unbelievable performance by number 8 Liu Wenyan. And we have a cheering from the other court as well. There must be a good point on the court B.
Great catch from number 8. And another score.
For him, after that catch, he found a gap on 30 degrees and scores there. Shoot inside.
Oh, unlucky.
Matthew Helfer gives first point to Chinese Taipei by Swiss, and Taiwan leads 12-7. Remoliv wanted really a point, but he was catched. And again, Liu Wenyan scores, and he's the leader with 7 points for Chinese Taipei.
And a great catch of the 0 degrees shot.
Yeah, by captain
Yanis.
of the team.
And that's a given point from number 8.
Yeah, the best shooter Liu Wenyan in the game gives a point to Team Swiss. 8-13, Taiwan is in the lead. Obstruction by Team Swiss because they were crushed on the defense by attackers of Taiwan.
Yeah, and now you can see how the Taiwan speed up, how fast it now goes.
That's what we talked about before the game. 3 players in the
air in
yeah.
the same time, exactly.
Stepping on the line or landing by Tanner. So free ball for Taiwan.
And the number 3.
Captain of the team, Chang Wei-chun scores his third point in this game with 100-degree shots to the gap between the defenders. Tanner shoots to the frame. His third fault in this game.
Oh, and that was a missed one.
Given point by captain Chang. Second given point by him to Team Swiss. Remoliv tries a high shot to the sideline in a quarter of the field. He saw that perfectly.
That was one of the worst shoots to catch. He's really good at checking if there's a second line to his attack.
Yeah.
And he will score every time when he sees that there's no one to get the ball.
Tanner shoots, finds a gap. Taiwan wants a frame, but no call by field judge.
That's a huge pressure on the referees.
Yeah, in matches like that, it's amazing pressure on them.
Wow, they're so fast.
Really fast on passes and really fast to shoot. And number 8, Yuven A, scores another point for his team.
Unfortunately, that's the one time that the Swiss team will know how all European teams feel when they're so fast in the attack.
Long pass from the right side to the left side on number 4.
And he managed to get through Matthew Helfer.
Yeah, he found a gap on 100 degrees. And it was third point for Woo-Sung Ling. Loose ball on a long pass. Fowler can reach that ball. So Taiwan is going on a ball.
At this stage, you cannot let your team have inaccurate passes. As you can see, each free ball for team means a point.
Yeah. And Bruhin scores a point for Team Swiss, his second in this game.
And that's a 4 point.
It's a given point because that ball went out of bounds. So ball for Taiwan, who passes through the field to the left side of the field. And also,
You can hear the crowd so glad that Matthew caught it.
yeah, Matthew caught it on the line perfectly. And afterwards shoots a 10-degree shot just behind the line. Great work by him.
Yeah, I think the greatest chance the Swedes have is with being faster than Taiwanese.
Shoot just behind, around the defenders by Captain Chang Wei-chun with his 4th point in this game. And Matthew has a ball again. Saw a gap between the zone and defender and found that gap perfectly.
Yeah, another one for Matthew.
His 6th point in this game, he's best shooter of Team Swiss.
Oh, and I got again a misunderstanding.
But
Okay.
great sportsmanship by Bruhin, who says it was a point against his team. True fair play player.
It's really good to see those, even at the high stake as this game is.
Yeah, if you can see that on the semifinals of World Tchoukball Championship, this fair play sportsmanship, man, this is the amazing sport to play.
And a clear, and a point for number 4.
Who is Woo-Sung Ling and his 4th point in this game. Loose
Again, inaccurate pass, and it's a given ball for the Taiwan team.
Minute and a half remains in the first period of this awesome semifinal between Taiwan and Team Swiss.
And a great point. I think it was a great idea to have Remoliv start few points, and now I think that Yannis got plenty of room to score. That's a tricky one.
You are right, the Bruhin was the best shooter in the game before, so maybe they wanted to focus on Helfer and Remoliv to Bruin get some space, but he was caught. And there's a given point by number 8, Liu Wei En, who is best shooter in this game.
Oh, that was a tough one to catch.
Tough one to catch, and first point goes to Lee Yun Chi after his first shot in the game. And
Now the cross pass.
Yeah, cross pass through the field.
Yeah, as you can see, when Swiss team, it's really fast. They don't have defense to be worried about.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of the fastest starts I've seen.
It was.
And landing.
I have out of my words because that was the quickest breakdown which I saw in my life. It was obstruction by Swiss team, and then that Remoliv stands up on his leg.
Yeah.
There was a breakdown by Taiwan.
He wasn't even ready to go to defense yet, and they already scored. That's really fast. And I felt that Swiss team is quick with starting the game.
Yeah, you are right. I'm in 2 minutes back. And we are back just before the start of the second period of this semi-final between Switzerland and Chinese Taipei. Let's say Taiwan.
Taiwan, yeah. As you can see, both teams are extremely focused, listening to their coaches, give some advices for the next periods.
Quickest game what we can saw so far on this tournament.
I think there are no losers to this game. There's just the lucky one.
Taiwan leads 27-19. So 8-point difference. And as I'm right, Team Swiss will start on the ball, and you can hear and see fans in the stands for cheering for Team Switzerland. Awesome work by them as well.
There's a great atmosphere here in the sports hall. Yeah, we can definitely hear it. That's amazing to have so many supporters here with you. I think that's also a huge advantage to the Swiss team.
Yeah, so maybe that can help them. A brilliant shoot and 10-degree shot.
Yeah, they're starting off really strong with quick, accurate passes, and I'd say a great point for Yanis.
Great shot by Yanis. And a great start for the Swiss team.
Oh, and an amazing catch. Have you seen it? That was a great defense.
4 passes by Team Swiss, but the defense from a second line and from a second side of the field by Swiss guys was awesome. And Matthew Helfer scores second point for Team Swiss in this game, in this period, sorry.
Yeah, you can see that Yanis try to push his teammates to the side to spread a little bit more, just to catch all the degrees.
Yeah, more enthusiasm for Team Swiss. Oh, great catch by number 1. You can see a smile in his face.
And you can see a smile on Matthew's face as well. I think he's really glad to play this game.
Yeah.
He looks like he's enjoying it really, really much.
It's an enjoyable match for both sides and for all spectators. Swiss pressing behind the defense.
Oh, that was a good one. Lost tape from his finger. And number 4 scored.
Without preparation, Wu Chu Link and his 7th point in this game.
Yeah, you can see that they slowed down a little bit and Taiwan was already there.
Great freezing of defense by the Swiss guys on the right side. Long pass to the right side.
And again, inaccurate. You can see how long the attackers from Taiwan hold the ball before they shoot. It gives them more range and more time to see where the defense is.
I see that as well. If you look at the Swiss players, they catch a ball, do 2 quick steps. It's a short steps and shoot.
But they give them motion. They give them the possibility to really speed up everything.
Yeah, but Taiwanese players catch the ball, do a long 2 steps and then jump, so they have that time for defense. Second point for second shot for Maxim Tanner.
And a great catch, great shoot and great catch for both teams. And lost point from number 7.
It must be called for ball or out of bounds because it was a long shot by number 7. Frame call by field judge Su Hong Lin and his first fault in this game. And it seems unbelievable, but it was first fault by Team Taiwan in the whole game. In the first fault by Team Taiwan in second period.
25 minutes and just the first fault. You can see they're really precise with the game. And now the landing of Matthew.
Matthew lands. So it's a free ball for Taiwan, who leads for 9 points.
Extremely fast Taiwan team.
Matthew can catch that ball, but he went outside of the field, so point counts for Team Taiwan. And Yanis scores again.
You can see there's a gap between the left shooter and defender.
Yeah, because that left shooter stays and didn't went to the defense to the right side of the field. So he was just waiting for that shot, and still they can close that gap.
Exactly. He's protecting the 0-degree shot, which is I think the hardest shoot to catch.
Yeah, it's the best catch of Yanis, and now it's catch by that captain who stays there for that.
And there's a quick change. Matthew Helfer steps out of the field, and now Bruno Remoliv will play on the left wing.
Great point from you, Remoliv losing a ball after substitution. And another great hard shot just behind the line by captain of team Chang Wei-chun, and his 7th point in this game.
And a cross pass. Again, you can see that the Swiss idea to score points is to have cross passes, quick actions, to have little to no defense. It's way easier to score if you have no defense than to try to find the gaps.
I think Swiss try to use their long passes because Taiwan going to the second defense is on the middle of the field, so there's possibility with long passes around the field to score a point. And you see it there as well. Remoliv has a ball.
And again, it's an inaccurate pass. It's a free ball for Taiwan.
Too high for him to catch. And after free ball, it's another point for Taiwan. I see a lot of red hearts with white crosses on our chat. So hi to all Swiss fans in the chat. Great catch by Taiwanese player number 9. And there's shots to the frame. And Swiss guys again passing through the field, but there's another lost pass on that long pass.
Yeah, that was a great idea. As you saw, there were no defense players on this side. An amazing shot from number 4. 80 degrees shot.
It seems like they don't care if there's defense or not, they will just find some small gap.
They look so effortless with choosing the spot.
And Tanner tries to find that gap as well, but great catch by number 1, Chang Bon-ren.
And
great catch by Remoliv as well, great save.
And on to the other side, let's see how they will perform.
Amazing catch from side of Taiwan as well.
And that's a point.
And finally we have a point. Number 8 or 3? I didn't catch that.
Oh, me neither. I was too focused on the shot itself.
High shot around the head by Remoliv.
That's one of the toughest shots to catch when it's around the head. You don't know if you should protect yourself or try to go for the ball.
And you need to bring your hands from the ground to the air to catch that ball.
And there was a gap in Swiss defense.
And Su Hinkling scores his 3rd point in this game. 28-43. Taiwan is in the lead after half of this game of semi-final World Tchoukball Championships here in Prague. And Bruin shoots a line shot.
Yeah, that's the type of game we want to see from Swiss team. They do what they do the best. They're really fast at passes and shooting.
Another great work by attackers of Taiwan.
They're fast as well.
They just take piece by piece the defenders and made a huge gap, and another lost pass by Swiss team. It's a fourth lost pass in a row from passing through the field.
And great point from number 1.
Zhang Boren scores his 7th point in this game. Remoliv is ready to shoot. With quick hands of Zhang Boren is catched.
And another great point.
Remoliv is complaining about that shot.
The Swiss team is leaving a lot of space for the left wing to shoot, and every time the defender has the ball on their right, there's no more defenders.
Yeah.
And now 90 degrees shot. Again, perfect. It's just so pleasant to watch them.
Yeah, Wood Sung Kling and his 14 point in this game. Absolute leader in the statistics of shooters.
And number 8 having another score on his name.
Pass behind the defense to the right side. Finally, there's a worked pass through the field, but great catch by captain of Taiwan. And long shot above the heads of defenders to the middle field by Liu Wei En as his 12th point in this game. Remoliv passes to the right side of the field, and Favre has...
And a great 90 degrees shot. There were no defense.
Yeah, he saw that spot with no defender on the 90 degrees and perfectly...
He saw the chance and took it. And that's what I've been saying. They leave a lot of space on the right side.
They're going on 45 degrees in third persons, but they need to cover all of the circle.
At least to 30 degrees. As you can see, they can easily, with the movement of the wrist, change it to 40, 30 degrees shot.
And Maxim Tenel scores with great zero shot, his 4th point in this game. And great reading by captain Chang Wei-chun with his 8th point.
He saw that there's no third line in Swiss team.
Yeah, behind the half of the field. Another long pass. That's a recipe for 4 scoring points.
But I think that the Taiwan team starts to read them as Remoliv passes the crosses on almost every occasion he has. And
Yanis usually shoots his 0 degree shot, so Chang Wei-chun is already many times there on that 0 degree shot.
Yeah, but Yanis chooses to shoot between the players, as the defender will always come a little bit later. And we've got the second period with 32-53 for Taiwan.
Amazing fast game with a high pace.
It's an amazing show to watch.
Amazing work by defenders on the side of Taiwan with number 3 captain of team Chang Wei-chun and number 1 Zheng Boren on the left side of the field. Best 2 catchers in the game. Best shooter is number 1 with number 4 Wu Tsung Lin with 15 points, and behind him is his colleague with number 8 Liu Wei and 13 points for him. Amazing performance by these 2 guys. On the other side, Janice Bruin with 8 points scored, but from 15 shots. So he is a little high than in a 50% of scoring. Guys from Taiwan, their success rate is above 80%.
Wow, that's a great score to have. But I think that Swiss team can manage to get some more defense. I think that they have to learn the Taiwan style. They're really good at, I don't want to say copying it, but they've got the same style of game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They rely on their speed and accurateness. And unfortunately, there have been some wrong passes on the Swiss team, and it gives a huge chance for the Taiwan to score.
It gives a huge advantage for Taiwan in the second half of second period, where Team Swiss lose like 4 or 5 long passes, so it's almost 5 points for Taiwan.
Exactly, and it also will have an impact on their mental. Yeah, if you pass 4 times and each one of the times is a wrong pass and lost ball, you don't want to maybe pass, you try to think of something different, which may not work as well. So you have to have a really, really good nose for such a game.
And you need to have a wide area of abilities and skills to play this game, because as you can see, one of the things which work for Swiss team is that long passes, and if they don't pass, they usually are catched by Taiwanese players, so they need to do a proper long passes.
Exactly. It has to be on point, that the shooters don't have to even think about catching the ball. They just do it automatically. And if the passes are really good, they score each time.
So I believe Swiss team can improve that skill on long passes. Bruno Remoliv can lift up his team, and he will start the third period of the semi-final of World Tchoukball Championships 2023 here in Prague, Czech Republic. So here we go. Third period is there. And look at that long pass.
Yeah, but it was a slow one, and you can see the defense was already there. They cut it with little to no problem.
Exactly. 4 passes by Team Taiwan. Long pass to the right side by Swiss. As you can see, long passes through the field. Tanner has a ball, and that's it. That's what we talk about. Long passes to the hands on that spot what the shooter needs.
The defense is not properly set on the side. It's way easier to score. And a great shot from number 11.
Li Pengqin, and his first shot and first point in this game. So he must substitute to the third period.
And again, you can see the long cross pass. But unfortunately, traveling. Yeah, again, the
Lim Pengqin and his great eyes with shot behind the half, and there was no defender in that area, so perfect form for Taiwan. 55-33. And Tanner has a ball and finds a great gap between
Number 4 and number 1.
Wu Tsung-Lin and Zheng Boren. Can't close that gap, so point for Team Swiss. Great defense by Swiss player, but there's stepping on the line.
Oh, it's really tough to catch these guys. You can see the elements of frustration on Bruno's face.
Another faulty by Couchet.
Oh, and a given point.
By great sportsmanship of Taiwanese players who admitted. Great catch by Tanner.
Great defense by both of them. You have to have eyes all over the field.
And call on power by landing. A newcomer on the field, he played in the first period, number 13, Hoots Hun-Glin, and his third point in this game. And Swiss going to the left side with long pass again. Remolev has a ball, easy shot, 10 degrees for him.
I think that's the greatest combo, Yanis with Bruno.
Yeah, Yanis and Bruno on the left side of the field.
Both of them have huge range of degrees. They both can trick the defense really well, and you can see that. You can see that they score a lot of points together.
But again, it worked what we talk about. Long pass from the right side to the left, one pass left, so he can pass to Remolev, who has open defense on that line. And you can see long pass again, and pass to Yanis, and it's work again. This is a great combo, great attack unit on the left side by Swiss.
And there was a huge gap, unfortunately. It's really tough to go as a defender to the side when there are 2 more passes to have.
Great catch. And it's almost catch as well on the middle of the field by the second and third row by Swiss guys, but there's a score for Team Taiwan. And Favre saw a gap on 100 degrees, but there is a call for landing on his own again. It's a second landing by him in a row, but he found that gap perfectly.
And a great point from number 4. He's got really strong shoots.
But I think all Taiwanese players has strong shoots.
Yeah, they've got huge power in their hands.
And I saw a great catch just on the line by Taiwanese player, who immediately scores a point for him and for his team.
And now we have change. Ugo Arbes came on the field, changed with Beck. Lucas. And a great point from Push, Julian.
There are new faces on the field. Chang Chia-ho and his second point in this game. Long pass to the right side to Kuch, who is caught. And great defense by Swiss as well. Taiwan restarts the game on the left side of the field.
And the point. Great low shot. Right on the knees.
By Cheng Chia-yu, and his first point in the game. 8 minutes remaining in the third period of this semi-final.
Yeah, and you can see again when there's a cross pass to Bruno and he passes to Yanis, there's no defense there.
They finally found the recipe, but I think it wasn't be enough. It will be enough for win this game, because Taipei is controlling the game.
Yeah, and I think that they're also choosing the pace of the game a little bit, so that's unfortunate for the Swiss team. They have to give in and play on their terms.
Yeah, and you can see Remoli's frustration on in his face, because they really wanted before that game.
You are a great player and you have to face the struggles of playing with as fast as you.
Yeah, if you are one of the best players in Europe and in the world, it's hard to face a better player than you.
Exactly, and now you have to feel oh, that was a really close one, but effective. You can say roly-poly on the field.
Yeah, Kushet tried behind the half of the field, catch that ball, but another point for Taiwan. Another cross pass. Yanis has the ball. Another
and
point.
a point.
The fans in these stands can cheer for that point and see that as well. Great catch by Remoli.
Oh, right into the defender hands. Oh, they're really quick with the passes. They're both in the air, and you don't know if you have to catch the first player or the second one will shoot something different.
And the last point by number 2, Cheng Chia-chun. His first shot and first score in this game.
Perfect shot from Bruno. 100 degrees, I'd say.
Absolutely more than 90. And there is a pass, and they are going
again
for fourth pass. And
it looks like the Taiwan learned the style of Swiss team and now uses the long passes even more than in previous periods.
yeah, I thought on that third pass that they will shoot, but they had one more to shoot, to pass around the field, and it was great pass and great thinking about the game.
Exactly, they really learned the Swiss style.
And I believe if Taiwan sees something effective, they can adapt that and use it for their favor as well. And now you can see after 3 passes from Remoliv to Yanis, the left defender left his position to defend that 0-degree shot, and Remoliv has only 2 defenders on the zone.
Exactly, that's one of the advantages to have 2 great attackers on one side, as you have to cover the whole field. You cannot leave any space, and it creates some gaps, lucky for the attackers.
And 4 minutes left in this semi-final.
And a great shot from Zieber.
For Zieber.
Yeah, you can see how Taiwan uses the long passes, and they're doing the same thing that the Swiss team did to them for the whole time. They lose the defense.
But a great fake pass by second Taiwanese player who freezes totally the defense of Swiss.
Yeah, you can see that they've got really poker faces on them. You cannot read anything.
Anything.
Oh, that was an unpleasant headshot.
Cheng Chia-Yu and his 4th point in this game. He's really has dynamite in his hand.
Exactly. I wonder how it felt.
And Yanis shoots and founds a gap, but it's out of the bounds. So given point for Team Taiwan.
They knew that they cannot touch the ball. Sometimes you feel it if the ball is too high and it's going at such speed, you have to leave it.
Great shot by Favre just behind the line on 5 degrees, I believe.
He found the spot. He didn't shoot 0 degrees. He shot 20, 30 degrees all the time. And now there's a gap.
There was a gap just between the defender and the zone.
And a great catch
by Remoliv.
And again,
Yanis scores a point to great gap, and you can hear and feel atmosphere, I believe. Just from your headphones, great catch.
Swiss supporters are watching. They're standing for the period.
Yeah.
They are so focused and just in the game. Oh, there's an accurate pass for Taiwan team. One of the few.
It was a 4th mistake, only 4 mistakes by Taiwan in the whole game.
Compared to Swiss.
19 Swiss mistakes.
Oh, that's a huge difference. And a great catch and great shot.
Oh, Ziba tries really hard to shoot, but he missed the frame, so it's a given point for Team Taiwan.
Oh, that's a great defense. Look how far he went on his one leg, on his one knee.
And he was on his own, and after that he's behind 3 meters and catching a ball.
He's working for the both lines now.
Yeah, Kung Fu way and his amazing defending abilities.
And again, great quick action from Taiwan team. Number 8 just came out of nowhere and scored the point.
Liu Wen-en and his 14 point in this game. 49-76 Taipan leads. And Remoliv just enjoying that game after scoring a point.
You can see the left side of the Swiss team is that was a great one and unlucky.
It was a wonderful catch by 3 defending players of Swiss, and we heard a final horn on this amazing match between Swiss and Taiwan. Taiwan won 77-50.
It looks like there's 27 points difference, but you cannot feel it during the game. There was so many emotions during that game that it was really nice to watch.
It was really nice to watch, and I feel it like it's only 2-point difference between the teams.
Exactly, they were head to head, and that's really great performance from the Swiss team. And I think that they have huge chance with Taiwan team, but they cannot make any mistakes. You can see there were 15 more mistakes on their side.
Yeah.
It makes a difference. You can think that it's 15 more points for Taiwan thanks to that.
And that's it. That's the difference.
Exactly. That's the difference.